All right, let's talk about it, guys. This right here is the 2025 Chevy Suburban. This is the base LS model. Costs around $61,000. And in this video, we're gonna find out if it's worth it. And before we talk about the exterior design, styling, stuff like that, let's hop inside and see what you actually get for the money. All right, so let's talk standard features. And starting up front and center is the large 17-inch touchscreen. It has Google Maps built in. You also get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in Google Assistant. It's fast, it's responsive. It works really nicely, and it's nice to see you have built-in navigation here, and that's great. Integrated volume knob right here. You can turn off the screen with a little tap-tick button up there, which is cool. And then you get nice, trim on the dash. This is not real leather, but it feels nice, it feels premium. And then down here, you get a good old-fashioned glove box. Let's talk about these seats, guys, which I think, if you're getting something to haul the family, and you want to haul as many kids as possible, as many people as possible, for base price dollars at the price I said earlier, pretty cool. You get these cloth seats, which isn't fancy. These ones aren't heated or ventilated. Fortunately, you got to step up to like an LT, go up higher for that. But my driver's side is 8-way, power adjustable, which is nice. And then you get this right here, the good old-fashioned cup holders, some storage cubbies, a little center console, because you get the jumper seat. I'll be honest, as a kid, this was my favorite seat. And I'm glad that they're offering it in 2025. Now, if you don't have this, you have the center console with the fancy stuff. You don't have to get that. You're not missing out on much. I'll be honest, it's a party trick. It's not essential. I personally think it's cool, but you're not gonna use it that often. In the middle, you do get USB-A and USB-C ports. So if you wanna do wired CarPlay and stuff like that, or just charge your devices. Physical AC controls, which is great. Then your AC vents over here. Coming up top, nothing, guys. Just a button to control your lights. No panoramic sunroof. None of that stuff, guys. We're talking base. This is you want to get people from point A to point B and get a lot of them, and then still have a smooth, comfortable package from Chevy. This is what you get. Let's hop on the driver's side and see what you get from my perspective. All right, on the driver's side, as far as the door goes, pretty straightforward. It's same as before. Nothing's changed. You don't get the Bose premium sound system. It's just a normal, I think, 8-speaker sound system. Nothing crazy. Coming over here, you do get your 360 surround view camera system standard. You also have, this one has a 4-wheel drive. You can get 2-wheel drive, and there's an auto mode, which is nice to see. And then your headlight control, as well as your park brake button right here. And as far as steering wheel goes, it's nice and leather wrapped. This one is manually adjusting, tilting, and telescoping. You don't get the automatic controls that you can get in the higher grades. But it's a steering wheel. Once you set it, you kind of forget it. Column mounted shifter over here. It's kind of an electronic one, so you gotta go up to go into reverse, down for drive, hold up for neutral, and then P for park. But you get the same center screen as the nicer trim. So whether you're getting a high country or the base model, same center screen, but you don't get a heads up display. You do get an alert up here for like a collision avoidance system. It'll alert, like kind of light up in red and flash at you to help prevent accidents, because you still get pedestrian alerts, you still get a blind spot monitoring. Safety features are standard across the board, which is great that you're still getting that here. Obviously, you'd like that. You want a safe vehicle for you and the family. Let's hop on the back seat because you can fit some more people. All right, let me pull this thing forward really quickly, get this out of the way here, because in the back you get a bench seat. And honestly, guys, I like a bench seat. It fits people. The more fun. That's how I look at it. The captain's chairs is nice, but not many people are gonna use it to walk in the back. If you don't know, you just want the space, it's nice, you get the armrests, but you still get armrests here. You get a nice phone slot, which is great, and then cup holders. These seats are not heated. The captain's chairs, they're leather, they slide, they recline, but guys, don't forget, this also slides. This also reclines. You don't need the captain's chairs for that. Oh, geez. But on top of that, guys, you get AC controls over here. Good old-fashioned AC controls, fan speed, temperature, you have your modes, and an auto, USB-C ports, and then a power outlet. So if you want, you can plug in your iPad, your Nintendo, whatever you want, and you still have a good time back here. You don't get the screens, but the kids have their phones and their iPads, so you don't need a screen. Let's be real. Let's be honest, guys. Let's see how it is to get into the back seats, because there's another 3-seater bench back there. Let's get into it really quickly here. So if I pull this thing twice, it's still really easy. Nice. One motion, the same lever is just for the whole bench, and it's not much heavier, which is great. We'll do the same thing on your side here. So I'll just bring this one down here. I can also pull this tab, just like the all Tahoes and Suburbans. And then let me put this one so you get an idea of legroom. Boom. Okay, it's a little heavier, not gonna lie. All right, and once you're back here, guys, this is a Suburban, and the seats slide a little forward, but loads of legroom, guys. This is honestly massive. And I'm not feeling like it's less luxurious because they're cloth seats. They're not gonna be as easy to clean, but guys, the kids are gonna be back here and they're not gonna care. Let's be real. Even the other leather seats aren't heated or ventilated back here. They have USB-C ports, so they can charge their devices. They got cup holders, cubby for some snacks, and most importantly, they have AC vents and a light. Aside from that, guys, the kids will be fine back here. Even adults, guys, with the amount of room, adults will be fine back here. Just not for super long. But guys, I mean, honestly, for $60,000, you're getting a good amount standard, which I do appreciate. Let's hop on the trunk space and talk about it. All right, let's talk tailgate trunk space on the Suburban, the Black Beauty, which is what this is. No power tailgate. You open it up yourself. You got struts. These will be cheaper to fix, and they'll last you. So just they work. Even on the power tailgate, I want to know if you do get that fancy feature, you also have to pay extra to stand behind the Suburban or the Tahoe and wait for it to open automatically. Sometimes vehicle companies will just package those two features together. On this one, it's separate, so you pay extra for the power tailgate, then you pay even more to be able to stand behind it for 3 seconds and have it open up automatically. At that point, set the stuff down and open it. Who cares? You know? As far as trunk space goes, guys, you do get a load floor underneath here that you can lift up, store some extra items, which is nice. But guys, you get sheer volume back here. It's a big vehicle on the outside, but you get big space on the inside. Now, because guys, this is not the power folding seats, you do have to hop in here. There's a little latch you can pull, or right here, you lift this and then they go forward. Actually, it's nice and soft. They don't slam. So you don't gotta like crush the kids. They'll just kind of slowly be squeezed, you know? So that's good to know. Not as violent as I was expecting, but hey, in a good way, right? So loads of space with the seats, the third row seats flat. Stay here. I'm gonna fold down the second row really quick, just to give you guys an idea. And the nice thing is on this one, guys, when it's flat, with the bench setup, you get load floor here. You don't gotta worry about gaps. So if you wanna actually put things and have them lie flat, you don't gotta worry about them sinking in and whatnot. And I think that's great. And again, these seats, guys, you still get space over here. If you wanna fit 3 people, 4 people, or 3 people in the front, lift up the bench, guys, and you're chilling. You can fit so much here. Move furniture if you want, move into an apartment, out of an apartment, into a house. This thing gives you that truck kind of cargo volume, which is really nice. And I don't feel like you're missing out on too much. You're missing out on luxury amenities, not gonna lie, but it's not significant for the price differences. These things can get into the 80s, $80,000, $20,000 extra. That's a second car, guys. Get the second car. I'll be honest, because for this, at a base price, I feel like you're getting a lot of value here. Let's talk about the styling and updates they made on the exterior to make this feel modern as well. All right, so up front, they did do some updates to it to make it tasteful and, you know, modern. And the chrome across the front is nice. I think it's a good touch because it blends in nicely into these taillights. The rest is blacked out. It works out with the black paint color way, not gonna lie. And you get some active shutters down here. So if the engine needs additional cooling, it'll get it. And if not, you'll get some more aerodynamics. As best of fuel efficiency, as best in regards to fuel efficiency as you can expect from a V8 that's under here. I think it's a 5.3 liter. Numbers haven't changed, guys. So if you're comparing engines from 24 to 25, don't expect any differences there. You can get the 3-liter Duramax though on any of the lineups. So that is a nice addition, and they made improvements to that engine as well. But let's talk headlights, guys. You do get these nice daytime running lights that are accented. They don't do a cool animation on this one, but I mean, again, who really cares? You do get your headlight units here, functional side vents, and then parking sensors are on front. These wheels are 18 inches. They're simple. You get nice thick tires that can handle speed bumps, that can handle potholes, and that are more comfortable. So you don't have to worry about, you know, thin sidewall tires getting flat, punctured, stuff like that. And even though I'm not gonna lie, they did improve the suspension on those vehicles, so they're tuned for those tires and wheel packages. This is great because you get mechanical cushion from the tires and you don't have to compensate on the suspension and stuff like that. Even though those are advanced suspension systems, this is a lot simpler and it still gets the job done. It's still a simple and very comfortable vehicle. Nothing's really changed from that standpoint. Let's hop along the side here. You do get a nice little step. It's static, it's not power, but guys, you're not off-roading. You're not gonna care about your breakover angle or anything. Good old-fashioned Suburban badge. Longest running nameplate in the history of the automobile, which is pretty cool. Is it the history? I don't know. They said it's the longest one. I'll take their word for it. If they've done the research, you know, we could trust them. Keyless entry, keys inside. So keyless entry on the front and the rear doors, which is nice. If you just need to grab something from the back real quick, you have the key in your pocket, you could do that. The accents, guys, the styling here is nice. Nothing's really changed, guys. It's a big vehicle, so we gotta walk around a lot to get to the taillights, which have been updated. New LED headlight units look nice, very tasteful. And then around back, guys, pretty simple, clean, nothing significant you can tell from here. No, quad-tipped exhaust that you see on the nicer RSTs or the High Countries or the Z71s. But who cares? It doesn't sound much better. I listened to the exhaust on the RST, I think it was. Didn't sound significantly different. You slap your own exhaust, you take off the cats, this thing will sound bad. Let's pop the hood and see what you get under this one. And if you guys wanted to verify with me, under the hood, 5.3 liter V8 with a 10-speed automatic transmission, guys. No changes to performance figures. Still works, still gets the job done. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions about this vehicle, drop in the comment section. If you enjoyed it, like that. All right, peace.